Good morning. Candace Carter Thoughts to go back in your studio, Tulilo. Thought I'd just say hello this way this time. All right, what I want to talk about to you today is what's in back of me. It's a painting of the cross, so I'm going to move around and around and around. There we go. Now the thing is, I'm supposed to hold this camera this way and not this way, but I can't. It's hard to get the whole painting. Oh my God. Move way back. Almost. I can almost get the whole painting, but I can really hold still for a minute. All right. Get the idea? All right. Now I'm going to turn this, which you're not supposed to be able to do. Who knows? This is an unfinished painting of yours that I always said was finished. You probably would have kept on painting, and sometimes I thought when you kept on painting, it didn't get better. But let's move up here and see who's on. All right, here we go. There's Christ on the cross. Doesn't look very happy. I remember you used to talk about his shoulder, and you said, my God, if the shoulders broke and he fell down into his breast cavity, he would suffocate. So does that mean if he let go of everything and just fell down, he was giving up, or what? But now, one thing's for sure, art is not always considered to be beautiful. As an artist, you try to be honest, but you can't always be beautiful. Look at this when I just let the little hand come up and point at you. Now, if I move down, I'm going to be at the old Johannes in the desert, your cousin. That points, you're the one. And he has a little lamb. He's holding the Lamb of God who gave himself, you know, the story. But when I moved, I always said to you, hey, that's a cast. Johannes has his arm in a cast. And then we move over here, and I was always so fascinated. Now, this is Maria and the favorite apostle. Yeah, there's another Johannes. Now, I love the hands of Maria because they moved around. She was writhing and suffering. And I didn't want you to just make perfect hands. I liked all the fingers and the movement. And she's lost you. She thinks she has. And look at this guy. I think he looks like Dura. Anyway, what do we like? Why do we like? Artists love to look at where there's something that's nothing but color. Now, you can break art down into wonderful little pieces, and then you think, that's as good as the big one. See, there's somebody down here. I am not sure. Somebody must be kneeling. I don't know. It looks like a dog to me, but it's not. And then we go on down here. Look, there's our old friend. There's our old head. Remember? We talked about the heads before. The schädel. And the thing is, the story goes that Christ was buried over the grave of the first person of Adam. It's over Adam's grave. There's Adam. And so Christ took on the sins and forgave. It was the great forgiveness. Now, we weren't great fans of saying Christ gave himself for the sins of others. We kind of look at it like he loved us that much. Oh my God. Well, anyway, I'm moving over here. There's going to be a round circle. Okay, and there's one over here, which is another one. And I think there's sun and moon eclipses. Now, the thing is, people often ask me, oh, you were married to an artist. Did you talk about your work together? And I say, no, not really a lot. Language wasn't our best way to communicate. I always knew what you were up to, more or less. You always knew what I was up to. But conversations were more along the line of, do we need any eggs, or is there butter in the house? Or are you going to go read the newspaper? You know, that kind of stuff. But we didn't have to talk about our work a lot. We just knew. Now, if I move over from this, I'm going over here, and there's a blank space. It's not a blank space. It's a piece of wood, a big piece of wood, and you put this on your easel just a couple of weeks before you died, which is amazing and wonderful because you were going to paint this. You were painting and thinking and doing your ideas up to the day you died. And that's a wonderful way you lived. It was a gift to be so in love with your work and to always have new ideas. Now, I'm going to move from the scene of the cross back across to you. We've talked about this painting off, and there you are again. This is the painting, and I'm going to keep moving this way because here is another big empty space. And you were going to paint this, and then you went into the big empty space. So, wish you were here, and you're not, but your work is. That's why I call this The Artist Was Present. So take care, sweetie. Until the next time.